Yo! Sup, guys? How's it going? How you guys doing today, man? Today we have such a special video, and we have a special video because we are on FIFA 20. FIFA 20, boys. We got it. We got it going on, man. FIFA 20 is here. We have it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So this is awesome because, obviously, this is what we're here for, boys. FIFA 20, you know. We all pre-ordered. We waited. We sat on the web app. We grinded. You guys watched my web app videos, which I really appreciate, by the way, because I was one of the few content creators who did not have the game early. And so I just appreciate that you guys support me, man, because you guys blew up those videos. So I appreciate it. But today, this morning, while you guys are here, I wanted to give you guys a little bit something special, something to think forward to, and get up this video for you guys because I have gotten to use a fair bit of players, and I wanted to let you guys know about some players that I think are killer and are really, really good. So if you enjoy the video today, drop a thumbs up. Let me know who you guys is the best player you guys think for the video today, which is going to be the best players to use in the first weekend league under 500,000 coins. I wanted to set the budget about 500K because I feel like on that budget, we can work with a lot of different kinds of players. At the kind of top tier level. Now, I'm going to consider and take into account, guys, price rises by the first weekend league. So, like, Son won't be in this video because Son's going to be like 600K in my opinion. So, there'll be certain players that are going to be on the border. I'll talk about those specific players. You're going to have your range of really, really solid players for a budget and then really, really meta and really just overpowered players. So, again, guys, we are going to get right into it. So, I just played my first FIFA draft. I actually ended up playing like basically a top 100 in my second draft. My first draft I won. The second one we ended up losing 4-2. It was a very close game. A little bit unlucky, but you know what? He was a good player, so I was fine with the result. In net, guys, we have David De Gea. So David De Gea, I have played against Van der Sar in the draft. I have played against Courtois. David De Gea is once again, in my opinion, going to be the it factor this year in FIFA. He was unbelievable. He started making just some saves that I didn't even think was possible. Just a ridiculous, ridiculous card. So I would totally recommend him if you guys are looking for a keeper early on. That is your guy. It is going to be David De Gea, in my opinion. Then we move on into the center back position. We're going to start off with Raphael Varane. Right now he's about 200,000 coins. I think this is a really, really good go-to, man, for the first weekend league. I think it's very consistent that Varane's always really good in FIFA. He's got medium-high work rates. He's 6'3", and then he's got the really good acceleration, the really good sprint speed. He's got the nice stock in game. He's got the 82 interceptions, the 83 heading accuracy, 87 defensive awareness, 86 stand tackling with 85 slide tackling. So he's got a lot of good stats to go with him. I think Raphael Varane, definitely a player that you guys want to look out for in FIFA 20 for the first weekend league. This is going to be a guy that is going to hold it down for your back line. And I think there's a lot of links with him, which also makes him very relevant as a center back. But for me, the next player that we're going to go with is not Theo Hernandez. All right, it's going to be Lucas Hernandez. I know you guys like that little catch, that little save. Lucas Hernandez is fantastic in this game. Links with a lot of players, which I also think is really important. High work rates, 81 pace, 83 defending, 82 physical. Playing for Bayern Munich, obviously. 83 stamina, 85 jumping. You've got a lot of good defending stats, a lot of good dribbling stats. Pace is there. You got a lot of good stats with this guy, man. I think you got to look at him in that regard. Understand that he's going to play pretty damn well for your team. We're talking budget, right? So we might as well. At that left back position, we're going Ferland Mendy. Got to be for me that budget left back that you guys got to be looking at going for. Got to be for me. You know what? He's going to probably be 40, 30, 50, 40, something like that for his weekend league. 90 acceleration, 88 sprint speed, 78 balance, 80 agility. You got great stats there. Something unique about Mendy, it's got 5-star weak foot, so that's something to consider as well. Going to be really good on both feet. 4-star skills to go with it. You could do your La Croqueta if you want to, but will perform skill moves pretty well coming off the ball. At right back, we're going to go with probably one of my favorite right backs that I've used so far in this game. He was so good. It's Joao Cancelo. He was a fantastic right back when I first used him. Really did enjoy him. High medium work rates, obviously pretty tall, and then obviously has 4-star skills, which is really nice. And the thing that's really cool about Cancelo is going forward, he has really good dribbling and really good short passing, followed with some really nice stamina. I think that's a really good option. And then obviously, you do have a lot of other options at the right back, so we'll talk about those. First center mid that I'm going to put on this team for you guys, Goretzka. Goretzka's got to be here, right? Really, really good player to get in your weekend league squad on a budget. Can link to that Lucas Hernandez. Obviously, huge 4-star weak foot. A lot of good in-game stats. He's going to have that 84 acceleration, 76 finishing, which is really solid as a box-to-box center mid. 84 reactions, 84 ball control, 81 dribbling. There's a lot of stats you have to like here, and there's only a few stats that are truly under 70, and that's on volleys and penalties. So give or take, I don't know how much you guys really care about those stats, but they're not too relevant. Then we move on, guys. We have another player, N'Golo Kante. Now, I'm a little worried with this guy, and we're going to have to do a price check with him right now because if he's over the budget, I haven't looked at his price recently, he's not going to make this video. He might be like 500K. 350K, so I think he will make this video. I think he's not going to rise more than 500 by the first week in league. N'Golo Kante is fantastic in this game. Really couldn't recommend a better CDM to start off with. Even maybe icons, I don't even think. Only icon I would go with over him would be that 88 Vieira for the CDM. I think he's so good in FIFA early on, always. Try to incorporate him, especially if you have a Premier League team. You got to try to get this guy on your team. If you don't, I think you're kind of wasting your time just a little bit. So keep that in mind. Right mid, we are going with Ousmane Dembele. None other than the man himself. Very, very nice looking card this year, guys. He has 5-star, 5-star, which is just gorgeous. High medium, 93 pace, 79 shooting, 80 passing, 87 dribbling. And he's got 94 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, 79 finishing, which is okay. But something really important about Ousmane Dembele this year is that they gave him 82 composure, right? So they upped his composure, which is really nice. Made his composure a lot better, which is just important, man. You want this guy to have that composure because composure is such an important stat in FIFA. Some people don't believe in it, but I truly think it's a make or break stat with some cards. Left mid, guys, we are going for Sadio Mane. And I think he's going to be just borderline 500K because of his inform that was in packs for a while. Mane is ridiculous. He is one of the best players in this game. I already have played against him numerous times, and he is just really, really broken. So would 100% consider this guy in a weekend league squad. 4-star, 4-star, high medium work rates. He's got 87 finishing, 95 acceleration. He's got 92 agility and 86 balance with 90 reactions. Just some insane stats. I mean, for a base gold card, 86 jumping, what can't this guy do? And I'll tell you, his strength is a little bit of a lie because in-game his stock is huge. And I'm so big on that. You guys know I always talk about that with you guys. Like, stock is such an important stat in FIFA. This dude can really ball out for you, and I think he'll be a very good addition to any weekend league side. And I think he'll be right around that border that you guys are looking for in terms of price. Now, strikers definitely an interesting one. There's a lot of different players that you can sort through, but you've got to try to find the players that are going to fit that budget that we had talked about. So it's an important thing to keep in mind. And I was going to put Dries Mertens in this video, but I just feel like Dries Mertens might be more than 500K by the first weekend league, so I didn't want to put him in this video. So the first guy that we're going to go with that might be close to going off that price is going to be Aubameyang. Now, Aubameyang, always very reliable as a sweaty, early on, good FIFA striker. 88 rated, 94 pace, 85 shooting, 80 dribbling, 69 physical. He's got 4-star, 4-star, which also is really solid. And then he's got the good acceleration, the really nice finishing, good reactions. The balance isn't that good. So if you're going to use this guy, you definitely want to use an engine or something along the lines of that. That would really help out with that card. And then at the other striker position, guys, we continue it on. Obviously not with the any filter. I don't know why I was doing that. But we continue it on, guys, and we have another striker to put in here that is very, very solid. And I'm going to go get him for you guys right now. I don't know why I just whispered, but I did whisper, so deal with it, guys. It is not going to be Lacazette. I think a lot of people are going to ask me, Nick, is it Lacazette? It's not Lacazette. We're going to keep going. Ben Yedder. All right, guys, Ben Yedder, that's the next guy on the team. He's everywhere in my squads, but as you can see, look at what he's doing for me in my club. 19 goals, 12 assists in 17 games. The guy is on another level, so try to get Ben Yedder if you guys can. He's also going to be really affordable. As I bought him for 14K, but he's going to be like not more than 50. He's about 38 right now. He should be around 50. Very important FIFA card, and the thing why he's so good is he's got the 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. So he has those stats that do make him really, really solid in your squads. I think you totally got to consider him. Then when we go on to the bench, guys, we've got another striker. And I know you guys want strikers and attacking players. Timo Werner. Timo Werner is going to be good. I'm telling you right now. 4-star weak foot, 92 pace, 81 shooting, but the 86 finishing. And that's where you kind of see where he's really good because his finishing is so much higher than his shooting, which is always so important to look into. You guys got to make sure that when you're looking at cards, you are looking into that stat. It is so, so important to look into that shooting stat and see where is the shooting distributed. Is it over the long shots or is it over the finishing? So if it's over the finishing, then you got to look at it differently. Next up, guys, Kevin De Bruyne. That is next up. We've got Kevin De Bruyne going into the squad. He is so, so good. High work rates, 5-star weak foot. He's about 350K right now. Should be affordable under 500,000 coins first weekend league. Just what a GOAT, man. This guy can play so many positions. He can play cam. He can play center mid. I personally think he's probably going to be one of the best center mids in the game for the first few months. Just in terms of a left or a right center mid, I think he'll be so good at either position out of those two that you do want to play him at. Don't see why he wouldn't be. Just an unbelievable player in FIFA, and I'm always huge on him. I think he's so solid. Another player that we're going to put into the team that's actually on the attacking side is Firmino. I think Firmino's got to be in here. Firmino's a really solid option for a lot of squads. 4-star, high work rates, 85 finishing. And the cool thing about Firmino, what I always talk about, is that you guys can play Firmino at center mid, CDM, even if you want to do a 2 CDM formation, cam, striker. He's so versatile in terms of where you guys can actually go ahead and play him, which is why I think Firmino's such a great addition to so many weekend league squads. Now we're talking Griezmann. Griezmann is actually going to have a Once the Watch card. I actually have him in my club. Got him at 260K fresh, so I'm going to be holding him for the Once the Watch promo because he's going to be out of packs. So he should rise a bit, assuming he gets a Once the Watch. He's about 300K right now. But yeah, Griezmann is really solid. High work rates, 89 finishing. Now, he did lose a little bit of pace, but I'm talking about Griezmann as a cam this year and not much more, so I do really like Griezmann. Next up, we're going to have Paul Pogba. Very solid, and this guy's going to be everywhere in the weekend league, so watch out. Make sure you guys see it, because he's going to be in a lot of teams in the weekend league. The first weekend league is going to consist of a lot of Paul Pogba. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills. His card is still fantastic. Lacks a little bit of defending, but to be honest, not that big of a deal in the long run. You know, there's bigger deals elsewhere. So solid card. And I think Paul Pogba is a card that really you never really can go wrong with. I never really see too many problems with Paul Pogba. Next up, guys, we're going to go with Havertz. Havertz is a card that I think is just really good in FIFA still. I know he lost the weak foot, but he's still 4-star, and he's just got an overall really solid card. This is going to be a little bit more of an affordable option for you guys. I want to make sure I'm including those for you. Next up, we are going with Raheem the Dream, Raheem Sterling. We're going to Raheem Sterling, boys. This is another solid option for you dudes, and I think Sterling is going to be a really unique player this year because of his ability to do circles and his tight, close dribbling. I think that is something that, for me, is going to separate him from a lot of players. I've already got to use this guy, and I think, again, he's got that feeling that makes him feel special again in FIFA. So look out for another really solid year for Raheem Sterling on FIFA. Now we move to the reserves, obviously, saving the best for last. Leroy Sané, really nasty card again this year. Just a really good FIFA card early on. Never really can go wrong, and I want to give you guys a lot of attackers to use in this video, so you have options of different kind of teams and things like that. 3-star weak foot, only really ever the downside with Sané. He's got insane pace, really nice stock in game. So that's something as well that goes well with him. And that's why I'm including this video. He's a really solid player. Next up, we're actually going to take it to a fullback real quick. I'm going to put Alexandro or Alex Telles, whatever one you want. Telles will be a lot cheaper, so if you're rocking a Brazil team, I still personally would go with Telles over Sandro, but I'm putting Sandro in this video because I know he does link a lot more teams, and I know that it is important for the video because you guys are trying to build teams. So he's a decent look. He did drop his work rates from high to high medium, which is a little bit not so good. And then, you know, he's still got a really solid card. So I think you would consider him. And then another player that actually plays for the same team as him is going to be Matuidi. Matuidi is a very good card to use always in FIFA. He's actually going to be in a team that I'm going to be looking to build pretty soon. Matuidi is just pretty reliable early on. I don't think you can really ever go wrong with Matuidi in this game. Medium high this year as well, which is cool because I don't know if he was... I'm not sure if he was medium high last year. I'm not positive. I think it was high maybe. So medium high added to his card this year is really nice. Next up, guys, we're going to go with Jadon Sancho. Very good card. And I would also consider Gnabry as well when you're talking Jadon Sancho. As you guys can see from the loan spiel that I had with him, 5 goals and 3 assists in 7 games off the bench. 4-star weak foot, 5-star skills. Big upgrade there. Finishing at 78 is way better than the 72 shooting. A lot of acceleration, a lot of agility. And then we're going to end the video off today, guys, with Lenglet. Lenglet? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Really nice looking card. Very solid center back and another option for the center back position for you guys if you're struggling there. 4-star weak foot, medium high work rates. And then he's got 84 reaction, 77 acceleration, and 82 composure. So this is what we got, boys. These are, I think, for me, a lot of the best players that you guys can use in the first weekend league, under 500,000 coins. You know, you've got the likes of other options as well In the net, you've got a lot of other options, but I wanted to give you guys a lot of attacking options. I'm probably going to miss a few, but these were the ones that were on the top of my head. I think Hazard's going to hit way over the price that I want him to be. A lot of players maybe were not included in this video because I want to keep this a little bit cheaper for you guys, give you guys a mix of, you know, closer to 500K players and closer to 100K players, you know, 50K players. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. If you did, thumbs up is appreciated, and I'll see you guys in FIFA 20 content soon.